it's basically World Series or bust for the Mets at this point. That's why they bring in a guy like Verlander. He knows that, JJ. What would winning a championship with the Mets mean for him individually? A guy who's accomplished everything, Cy Young's, World Series. What do you think it would mean for Verlander's legacy?
Well, that's the thing. You look at Justin Verlander's legacy. He's won a World Series. He's won all these Cy Youngs. He's won an American League MVP. So you say, and you wonder, well, what does he have to prove? But it's the idea of going, let's say, to the National League and winning a World Series. And then the idea of going to New York. Listen, fair or unfair, maybe we're biased because we're in this bubble. Everything is bigger in New York. So if Justin Verlander were to go and win a World Series and pitch great for the Mets and put the team on his back alongside his buddy Max Scherzer, it does, in New York's eyes, take him to a different level and a different stratosphere, even for a guy, Sal, who's already a first-ballot Hall of Famer.
We're not just biased. It is the reality. I mean, New York sports is the best. This is the best market, the best town, right? If you win here, it is unlike anything else. And I don't care. Well, I respect, obviously, what he's done elsewhere, but it doesn't really matter to me being a New York fan. But I know that if you win here, you are immortalized.
Look at Messier.
Well, that's the exact example I was going to use. You know, Rangers last night were on national TV, and they honor Messier. He's still, all these years later, still recognized as an all-time great in New York. It's something that others can do when they come here to bring a once-losing franchise like the Mets. It's different with the Yankees, although even if you win with the Yankees, still important. But with the Mets, who haven't won since '86, look at all those guys. Look at the 1986 team, how we treat those guys to this day like heroes. You win here, especially with that absence, it's as special as it can get. To me, for a guy like Verlander, who's accomplished everything, this is the only thing that maybe could make it a little bit different. If he wins a World Series anywhere else, won again with Houston, let's say, it doesn't mean as much as it would had he done that in New York. That, to me, forget about his legacy, but I think it would be something more special for Verlander individually to win in this town. Let's make the call to the bullpen and welcome in Jim Duquette. Jim, Verlander, he knows it. It's championship or bust for him. And the Mets, and look, him, they both seem to be embracing this championship or bust mantra.
Well, that's what I like about him, right? You don't pursue a guy like Verlander or Scherzer or anybody of that ilk on the free agent market and bring them into New York if that's not what they want. And he expects it. And, you know, I remember Scherzer saying this last year. I think Verlander feels the same way. They embrace the pressure. They embrace all of the high level of attention that you get, and they realize that it's World Series or bust. And I think those are the type of guys, like there's very few players in any sport that welcome that attention, that welcome that pressure, and then can deliver it as well. And I think that's the thing that you appreciate with a guy like Verlander.